Fans of the KGF series have been buzzing with excitement as they delve into a myriad of theories regarding the fate of Rocky, the enigmatic protagonist. Among the most debated hypotheses is that Rocky faked his death in a bid to evade the intense international scrutiny that loomed over him. This intriguing proposition suggests that he is still in the game, potentially orchestrating events from the shadows, much to the delight of his ardent followers. Another compelling theory asserts that Jimmy Carter utilized submarines to facilitate Rocky's escape from the depths of the ocean. This wild but fascinating notion intertwines real historical events with the cinematic universe of KGF, igniting conversations about the intersections of politics, power, and survival in a narrative steeped in reality and fiction. Fans thrive on such connections as they bring a deeper understanding of the plot's complexities. Additionally, a particularly riveting speculation is that Rocky is being leveraged by the CIA for covert international operations. This theory indicates a shift from the underworld narratives of KGF to a grander scale, where Rocky becomes a player in the international arena. Such a transformation could allow the narrative to explore themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the moral dilemmas of being entangled in high-stakes espionage. Hints hinted at in director Prashant Neel's statements urge fans to consider the missing years of Rocky's life and the international expansion of his criminal empire. The title Final Draft serves as an echo of completeness, imbued with layers to be unraveled, suggesting a story rich in depth and nuance. But the emotional resonance of Rocky's character persists, grounded in the promise made to his mother, ensuring that his journey feels unfinished without its fulfillment. As anticipation builds for KGF Chapter 3, fans are inundated with anniversary videos filled with subtle hints about Rocky's fate. With director Neel strategically leaving the door ajar for further exploration, the promise of revelations keeps fans tethered to their theories. The phrase, "This is just the beginning," resonates as an assurance that the legend of Rocky Bhai will persist beyond the screen, thriving amid theories, clues, and the unyielding thirst for answers. This accumulating suspense only intensifies the inquiry. Is Rocky really alive, or will his narrative come to a haunting end? Regardless of the mystery, fans are invited to share their thoughts and theories, weaving their narratives into the tapestry of KGF lore. So let's continue to speculate and combine our theories until the unveiling of KGF Chapter 3, Unveiling the Hidden Years 1978-1981. 18. The enigmatic timeline, Rocky's disappearance. The question, where was Rocky from 1978 to 1981? Posed in Homble Films' anniversary video, has ignited widespread speculation. This period, conspicuously absent from KGF Chapter 2, is believed to be pivotal in understanding Rocky's transformation from a local gold smuggler to an international crime lord. The CIA connection, a global pursuit. The post-credits scene in KGF Chapter 2 introduces a CIA agent discussing Rocky's criminal activities across 16 countries. This revelation suggests that Rocky's influence extended far beyond Indian borders, attracting the attention of international intelligence agencies. The CIA's involvement implies that Rocky's operations had significant global implications, warranting surveillance and potential intervention. The Indonesian link, expanding the empire. Indonesia's strategic location and history of gold mining make it a plausible setting for Rocky's continued operations. This expansion aligns with the theory that Rocky was building a global empire during his supposed disappearance. The role of Jimmy Carter, a strategic alliance. The introduction of a character named Jimmy Carter, mirroring the 39th US president, adds another layer to the narrative. Carter's background as a naval officer with expertise in nuclear submarines and oceanic missions aligns with theories suggesting Rocky's survival via a submarine extraction. This alliance could have provided Rocky with the means to fake his death and continue his operations clandestinely. On the symbolism in the flashbacks, foreshadowing survival. The flashback to Rocky's childhood illness, particularly his survival from pneumonia without medical intervention, serves as a metaphor for his resilience and ability to overcome insurmountable odds. This narrative device foreshadows the possibility of Rocky surviving the missile attack and orchestrating his own disappearance. The mother's promise, a narrative anchor. Rocky's vow to his mother to become the richest and most powerful man before dying remains a central theme. The ambiguity surrounding the fulfillment In the vibrant landscape of the KGF franchise, fans have woven intricate theories about Rocky's fate during his enigmatic missing years. One of the most compelling ideas is the faked death theory, where Rocky is imagined to have staged his own demise to slip away from law enforcement's grasp. This audacious move paints him as a mastermind, using cunning to maintain his operations away from prying eyes, a thrilling prospect that keeps audiences guessing about his next moves. Another fascinating theory suggests a submarine extraction, positing that former President Jimmy Carter played a crucial role in Rocky's escape. This narrative paints a vivid picture of clandestine operations under the waves, merging historical figures with fictional narratives to create a tense backdrop filled with intrigue and unexpected alliances. The notion that Rocky leveraged such high-stakes relationships deepens the legend, encouraging fans to ponder the extent of his resourcefulness. The international expansion theory brings a global dimension to Rocky's story, where he allegedly spends his absence building a network of influence through a global crime syndicate. This theory taps into the thrill of international escapades, suggesting that Rocky's ambitions extend far beyond local territories. It opens up a canvas where Rocky is no longer just a regional figure, but a cunning player on the world stage, embroiled in complex geopolitical dramas that could erupt into conflict at any moment. The suggestion that Rocky became a teammate of the CIA introduces an even deeper layer to this narrative tapestry. By theorizing Rocky's involvement in covert operations for the agency, fans can envision him as a reluctant hero or shadowy anti-hero, navigating dark alleys of espionage for protection and power. This premise amplifies the emotional stakes, intertwining loyalty and betrayal with thrilling implications for his character evolution. Incorporating all these theories creates a rich narrative structure that prepares the audience for a non-linear storytelling approach in KGF Chapter 3. By skillfully layering flashbacks and time jumps, the filmmakers can explore Rocky's past while unveiling the mysteries of his future. This dynamic story structure not only enriches the plot, but also facilitates the introduction of fresh characters and subplots, deepening the complexity of the narrative. As eager fans await the revelation of Rocky's fate, the anticipation builds alongside an ever-evolving pool of theories, ensuring KGF remains a captivating topic of conversation in popular culture. The legacy continues. Rocky's return and the future of the KGF universe, exploring the unseen years 1978-1981. The upcoming installment is anticipated to delve into Rocky's activities between 1978 and 1981, a period previously unexplored in the series. This timeline is crucial as it may reveal how Rocky expanded his empire internationally and possibly faked his death to escape mounting pressures. 20 and 3. The CIA connection, Rocky's global footprint. Hints from previous films and promotional materials suggest that Rocky's operations caught the attention of international agencies like the CIA. The inclusion of CIA files and references to global crime syndicates indicate that Rocky's influence extended far beyond Indian borders, potentially making him a valuable asset or a significant threat on the global stage. 3. For the symbolism of survival, Rocky's resilience. The recurring flashbacks to Rocky's childhood illness, particularly his survival from pneumonia without medical intervention, serve as metaphors for his resilience. These narrative elements foreshadow the possibility of Rocky surviving the missile attack and orchestrating his own disappearance to continue his operations covertly. As 3. 6. Fan theories, diverse speculations. The fan community has proposed various theories regarding Rocky's fate. Faked death. Rocky orchestrated his apparent demise to evade law enforcement and continue his operations under the radar. A submarine extraction. Jimmy Carter facilitated Rocky's escape via a submarine, leveraging his naval expertise. International expansion. Rocky utilized the period to establish a global crime syndicate, extending his influence across continents. On CIA collaboration. Rocky became an asset for the CIA, engaging in covert operations in exchange for protection and resources. The anticipation building momentum. The strategic release of anniversary videos, cryptic messages, and subtle hints by Hombali Films has effectively built anticipation for KGF. Conclusion: the legend lives on. As the release of KGF Chapter 3 approaches, the questions surrounding Rocky's fate continue to captivate audiences. The upcoming film promises to unravel the mysteries of his past, explore his international endeavors, and determine whether he truly fulfilled his mother's